Hello everyone and welcome to The Next Level. My name is Eddie Fisher and this is your weekly top 3 for the last 3 weeks. Kicking things off, EA Sports is jumping back into video game golf with EA Sports PGA Tour. We have not seen Electronic Arts do golf since Rory McIlroy back in 2015. And this time we've had a few incarnations of the Golf Club series before they were snagged by 2K, helping push the simulation golf brand to higher heights. While I would argue that what is now known as PGA Tour 2K has been the game to beat, EA Sports will be bringing in what HB Studios has not yet. Real players, full presentations, and EA Sports PGA Tour will be the exclusive home for all 4 majors, including the Masters Tournament, the PGA Championship, US Open Championship, and the Open Championship. In other news, the Entertainment Software Association has confirmed that the Electronic Entertainment Expo, or E3, for 2021 will be an all-virtual event. There are still details to be shared about how this will all come together, but it's an easy assumption that it will be a timed and scheduled videos from respective companies. The ESA has confirmed that in attendance will be Nintendo, Microsoft, Capcom, Konami, Ubisoft, Take-Two Interactive, Warner Bros. Games, and Koch Media. While it's notable to say that Sony is not on that list, it also makes sense with them backing out of E3 for the last couple of years and doing their own thing. But even as I say that, that's what Nintendo's been doing for a much longer time, and they're there, so man, I don't know. I will say that I agree with the sentiments from former Nintendo of America president Reggie Fils-Aimé and what Jeff Keighley has been doing with the events like Summer Games Fest, that they have to find a way to get these experiences to the fans. We have seen a few different ways to do that, so I'll be curious if this year's E3 tries to do something for players, or just stick to the parsec and get games to press, and that way do interviews over Zoom for all the coverage. Either way, the ESA is hoping for an in-person event for 2022, so we'll see if a well-done digital E3 could maybe change the course of that mindset. Also, PacMan 99! Nintendo stealth dropped the announcement of this new Battle Royale game for the Nintendo Switch subscribers the night before it was released, and I gotta say, it's great. The game falls in line with Nintendo's previous forays into the genre, Mario 35 and Tetris 99, but it mixes in features from the Pac-Man Championship Edition titles. Eating Ghosts will send them over to opponents and create a jammer Pac-Man to slow them down, and they have incorporated the Sleepy Ghost and Ghost Trains from Championship Edition 2 to go nuts on attack and send a bunch their way. They've also added in abilities like a speed boost to help change it up. This game has already taken over my household, and the wife and I have already scored a few wins. Now, hopefully, her competitive nature doesn't try to destroy me. Now, Nintendo has also hosted a new Indie World Showcase and had a wide range of titles to show off. Anything from games that have procedurally generated stories like Road 96 to a remake of House of the Dead. There seemed to be something different at every turn. Games like Aerial Knights Never Yield, Skull, Ollie Ollie World, and Art of Rally, with of course Shredder's Revenge being my personal highlight, showcasing a lot more gameplay mechanics and looking oh so good. Head on over to Nintendo.com and check out the 50-minute video and see even more. But come on, no Silk Song yet? Come on, guys. Capcom also showed up a ton of Resident Evil. The film was wrapped up teasing a trailer soon. The series trailer was revealed for Infinite Darkness. They're doing a Dead by Daylight crossover. Resident Evil 4 is coming to VR on the Oculus Quest 2. They brought back Mercenaries mode. And finally, you can check out the new demo for Resident Evil Village for yourself. At weird times, of course. But hey, all in all, Resident Evil has been on a hot streak. And with this tall vampire lady, this game is looking pretty solid. And a firmware update for the Lego Mario has him calling out to his bro Luigi.
Luigi! Luigi! Luigi!
Alright, let's talk about Battlefield for a bit. EA is bringing the large-scale battles to the smaller-scale mobile, and I think it might stick this time. Industrial Toys is working with DICE on this project, who has experience with mobile shooters, and I'll also add that games like Fortnite, PUBG, and Call of Duty have had great mobile versions for their games. But it's not just about your smartphones and tablets. DICE will be bringing Battlefield 6 to us all this holiday season. The team is claiming that this will be a bold step for the franchise, touting an epic scale with more players and mayhem than ever before. Current rumors indicate that the game will be returning to modern-day military, something they haven't done since 2013's Battlefield 4, with weather possibly playing a larger role again and adding to the destruction. They are currently in daily playtesting right now, polishing and playtesting the game, and I'm betting we see something this June around the time of E3. Another thing to note is that the new Battlefield game will only be coming to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S, as well as PC, and not to the last generation of consoles. While that could seem like a bummer to some, them being able to utilize the power of the new systems and not scale back could really add to how much they can throw at this game, and I, for one, am kind of happy to see that. Alright, well that's going to do it for this week. If you want to hear more discussion on these types of news stories and all the games we've been checking out and playing, head on over to your favorite listening app and search The Next Level, a video game podcast. We do a new show pretty much every Monday. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next level.